Okay, so this is part 2 of my journey around Nazca in Peru, and I'm walking outside of the main town with a stick because there's lots of dogs around towards the old aqueduct used in the Incan times and maybe even before in the Nazcan times. Let's go and see if I can find it. It should be around 20 minutes away from this point, half an hour away from the centre, over this precarious looking bridge, mainly because of how isolated it is. And I haven't seen anybody using this bridge yet, and it looks like it's over a dry riverbed as well. I have walked past this yellow fence behind me, not sure if I'm allowed. It's very sandy here, which means I'm moving very slowly. Oh, I could be in trouble here. 2 dogs barking at me, and they look angry, so I'm not gonna chance that. They almost look like guard dogs. That way I'm definitely going to get attacked by those dogs, even with this stick. But I have found a little well here. They're still barking, just slowly backing off. I'm not sure where the aqueduct is. It's somewhere over there. Somewhere. It says private property on those signs as well. Yeah, so I think can't really get there without passing those dogs, but at least I get this view here with these mountains and the sort of greenery in front. The sun is about to set in around half an hour, I think. So I'm going to walk back into the centre of Nazca and see what there is to see there. Maybe I'll see if there's a shortcut up here rather than having to walk all the way back over to the bridge in the distance. There's too big of a drop down past these rocks here behind me to cross the dry valley. So I am going to have to walk back to the bridge and back around. And you may or may not believe me, but I have no reason to lie. As soon as I got up on this main platform, I heard like a massive gunshot. So I thought I was kind of the sniper's dream out here in the open. I'm not sure what that noise was. There's another sign here that said private property. That's where I was walking. So if you're coming to Nazca and you're looking to find the aqueduct, the old aqueduct, then just beware, because there's a few dogs in here. Streets here very quiet in general, and very grey, I would say. Quite dilapidated. There are some nice surroundings here. You can see the mountains right at the back of this main road. They've also got some play set swings here in the middle for pedestrians as well, which is quite nice to have it sort of cordoned off in the middle of the main roads. But this is one of the main roads through Nazca, and you can see I'm just walking around pretty freely. Is there a reason it's not busy? It's a Friday afternoon. Don't know. Here is a woman selling stuff on a bike, but here is the Provincial Municipalidad of Nazca. And they've got some nice little things on the outside. Let me point with my stick while I've still got my stick. I just went in a supermarket with my stick. I'm not sure she was too impressed. I was looking for swimming goggles. I still couldn't find any. But this is the main plaza of Nazca. I think it's called Plaza de Armas. And behind me is some water, and I think it's supposed to be a fountain, but once again the fountain is not working. And there's 5 flags on that pillar. Peru, Chile, Argentina, France and Paraguay. And around here is an iglesia, a church. It is closed at the moment, unfortunately, so I'm going to walk into the centre of the square, which is over there. And in the centre of the square they've got reference to some of the Nazca animals and shapes. Just looking at this next one. Oh, it's upside down. There we go, that's better. Actually, maybe the first time was upside down, or maybe I was on the side. There's some more here, and I'm just walking along this main plaza. This is the jumping toad that I saw today at the Nazca Lines, which you can see in a separate video of how to get to the Nazca Lines on a budget. And this looks like some kind of spider octopus down the other end. And now I'm at the other end of the market, and I'm going to start walking back to my hotel. If there's anything on the way, then I'll show it. And the moon is out, I'm not sure. Can you see the moon? Where is the moon? Where is the moon? On my camera, it is there, just above my stick. I'm gonna check one more shop because I can see some bikinis in there. I think they might have swimming goggles. No luck in the commercial plaza for gafas de natación swimming goggles. It's quite busy around this street as well. There's lots of these people selling ice cream on their little yellow bikes. Some action going on behind me with police officers. But here on these bus stops you can see some Nazca shapes as well. And over there there's a bus stop as well, and there's more bus stops over there in the background, just next to my eye, not the big one. I think I found out the reason why nobody is out. Can you see that man looking at the screen behind me? Yes, at this current moment in time, Peru are playing Colombia in World Cup qualifier, I believe. Here is the most boring part of the video, the bus terminal in Nazca. And I will be travelling with this company tomorrow from Nazca to Ica. I hope you enjoyed the video of Nazca. Not too much going on here, so I'm glad I got to see the Nazca Lines. If you want to see how I did that on a budget, you can look at it on a separate video on my YouTube channel. Adios from QZ Tours.